So, my friends, thank you very much for joining me. You are live with me here on this trial episode of this little show, Let's Talk Spirit, with myself, with your host, Zsuzsanna, a medium. And then the way how you can see and find me is always Zsuzsanna Medium, ZSUZSANNA Medium, medium.com. So here we go. So this is a trial episode of our little chit chat. If it works beautifully, you will be hearing more of these conversations. And then all the conversations, anything related to talk, anything related to talk with spirit or spiritual talks or anything with spiritual talks in fact. So as you can see in the name, it says medium. So yes, I am a spiritual medium. I am a professional working medium. So that is my job. I talk to people from all over the world. And then that is really my passion, growing out or have grown out of my passion or my work. My life has grown out of following my passion, which is the spiritual work I do and I am. So now this little conversation is really about just trying out how this works, being on live, being on air here on Podbean. And while I'm saying this, that we've got already another two radio shows. So we've got a lot of experience talking to people, even taking course and sharing our experiences and doing readings and doing ad hoc conversations, bringing spiritually inspired, empowering conversations and chit chats. So this is a space for all those things. Now, you might be asking, so what kind of medium I am? I am working with your energy. So I'm also like a psychic and medium and working with your energy directly, what is immediately around you or what you have experienced up to this point. You go to this point. What was your life about? What kind of impacts you experienced or you had? And the way you are moving forward, what are the potentials for you? So I never use the word future, but what potentials you have as you are moving forward. And then again, the mediumship is raising the frequency and working with the higher energies, higher frequencies, working with the ones who passed over their frequencies. And then you see, just like we are frequencies, there are frequencies as well. So we are tuning in, just like we are tuning in to this conversation or any radio channel. We are tuning in with frequencies and working with the energy. And then again, excuse me, and then again, working with the higher dimensional energies and conversations. So that is again very, very much of a fascinating area. I love talking about anything spiritual. And what we will be doing here is, so this is just a trial. And what I'm doing here is possibly bringing even more of these kind of conversations because I know this is going to lead to something. And there's a reason why we are bringing these conversations to you. So if you are listening to this chit chat right now, either on air live with me, I tell you when I am live. To right now is Monday, the 19th of December 2022, and it's 11:15 a.m. GMT time. So it is 6 a.m. EST time. So that is where we are speaking from. And or you might be listening as listening to this little chit chat as a replay. Wherever you are, whatever you are doing, feel free to leave a comment, a question, so that I can pick that up. And the next time when I'm here, I will be able to answer your questions. And again, bringing messages and reading, short messages, and we'll take it from there. So, as I said, this was just a little trial, trying out what it looks like, feels like, pressing a button and talking into my microphone here, and trying out everything. And or maybe not everything, because right now I'm just by myself. So when you are going to be here, we can message each other. We can see, I can read your messages, and having a conversation going. And again, if you have any question about anything spiritually related, any of your psychic development, anything to do with your intuition, psychic development, mediumship, your dreams, your creative energies, feel free to leave a comment. I'm also a teacher, so I love talking about and love teaching about anything which is my passion. And I'm also a registered music therapist, arts therapist. So the arts and music is very important to me. And I understand I can't really play music here, but I can always give you a link. I can always suggest or give you some ideas when I'm talking about anything related to music or frequencies or higher frequencies. And I also, let's see what else. We got the Anna Frank conversation going on. So that's a very fascinating conversation, direct link with Anna Frank. And that has been verified by two other mediums here in the UK and Scotland. And in Scotland, who actually drew my attention to, or asked me a few years ago. One of them was saying, Zsuzsanna, are you aware that Anna Frank is getting ready to talk through you, to work through you? And then at the time I said to this lady, wonderful medium, that yes, I am already aware that she's working with me and through me. And then that conversation last year, about 18 months ago, we recorded two long conversations. No, about two or three, actually, more than that. Hang on. For me, there was two long conversations recorded, direct voice, direct conversation, which was shared on one of the radio shows with the A1R Psychic Radio, the Ask Why Radio network. So you can check that one out. But anyway, I will talk about that more another time, or when we are here, or where the energy leads us to. I also have another radio show. So the Ava and I, Psychic Radio and Moonstruck TV, the AskOneRadio.com, Ask One Radio Network. I am there on Tuesdays. UK time, it is 7:45 p.m. GMT, and that is 2:45 p.m. EST for the Eastern Standard Time people. So I am there for live conversations, readings, and spiritual wisdom, and anything what we have coming forward. So that I am there with over 80 shows now. Now it's coming up for 2 years. I'm a regular old person, oldie furniture there, old furniture there. But the other thing is my other show on the Pulse Talk Radio, which is PULSE Talk, TALK, Talk Radio, radio.com. And I'm there on Mondays at 6, between 6 and 7 p.m. GMT, which is 1 to 2 p.m. EST time. So I am there as well. And that show is called The Soulful Spirit Talks with Zsuzsanna Medium. Some of the podcasts here on my channel, Let's Talk Spirit, are just a direct copy or the link from those shows. I record and edit those conversations for you. And the other one, the A1 Alaswa Radio Network, they are edited and owned by the company. So, but then I'm just there and talking about anything spiritually related conversations. And then the show is called Zsuzsanna Medium, always 9 letters. ZSUZSE and an A medium. But I feel it's much more important to talk to you, to have the conversation going, to have a chit chat going. So if you are listening either live or replay, feel free to leave a message, a question, anything related to spirit or being spiritual or living our lives, being truthful to our lives, to our missions, how we can inspire ourselves, and also anything related to ourselves. So the show is called, podcast is called Let's Talk Spirit, and I'm your host, Zsuzsanna Herchog, Zsuzsanna Medium, and I'm really looking forward to talking to you, coming back, chatting with you, answering to your questions related to you, finding out who you are, where you are from, what you are up to, what your journey is, regardless of where you are on this beautiful planet of ours. So here we go. That was a really good little experience being here, trying out. I can see under the Podbean live green sign. I can see on with red letters on air. I can see how many minutes we've been here, and it is absolutely just fascinating just to try the whole conversation. So again, I'm signing off now, and I will check back a little bit later. And then if you guys are here, any of you lovely ones wanting to engage, there's a section where you can put your message, and I am so very eager to be back and talking to you again. So here we go. So from this space, I'm sending lots of love, many, many blessings. Have a gorgeous day, evening, or morning, or afternoon, or wherever you are. Take it easy, especially now. This is the week leading up to Christmas. If you choose to celebrate Christmas, just take it easy, one step at a time, one step at a time. This is how we are moving forward. So here we go. Let's talk spirit, and speak to you very soon. Lots of love. Bye. Bye for now. Bye. Thank you.